Today I thought I'd tell you the story of how I learned and fell into or was called to the path of shamanism. I teach and train shamanism, and often I'll have people say, "Why you? How did this happen? Where did you come from? Or how did you end up on this path?" And so there's a lot of different ways and windows that I ended up here, but it goes to the first one. The first one was I was invited to this backyard event with a fire, a bunch of women getting together. There was no program, there was no protocol, and we were just sitting there and people were just sharing. Happened to be full moon. Now, I didn't necessarily know or believe that the moon brought in heightened amplified energies. I simply was there because I had been invited to. And at this full moon event in the backyard of this nice lady, I felt the earth, the world, everything stop. It was as if I was transposed into a different dimension. Now, at the time, just for reference, I wouldn't have thought or said that I had any special or significant spiritual gifts. I wasn't known as a psychic or a channel or intuitive, while I am to some degree known that way now. But at the time, I was just there to sit by a fire and meet new people. And it was as if time stopped and everything kind of went fuzzy and sparkly. I wasn't doing any types of drugs. There was no chemicals in the fire. It was just this moment. And in this moment, this pause, this adjustment, I heard the words, not with my ears, follow the Ankh. And then everything, everything went normal again. And in fact, I thought that I had just daydreamed. I thought that was weird, but we just moved on. The night ended. It was nothing. It was everything and nothing all at once. And I think it was the next week. I was at a work conference. I'm a jeweler, and I was at a jeweler's conference in Park City, Utah. And I had my sales staff and my sales team there, and we were in between the business meetings, in between the logistics and the business stuff. We decided to go to Park City Main Street for a little bit of a window of a break. Now, at the time, there was this cute little crystal shop there, a bookstore, crystal shop, and so my team and I went there. And as they were looking around, I wasn't really interested or thinking I was going to buy anything. So I just stood in the alcove of the books. And as I was standing there in this alcove of books, I looked to the left. And as I looked to the left, there was a book. And on the spine of the book was the Egyptian Ankh. And all of a sudden, that memory from the full moon circle, the words, follow the Ankh, just pounded in my heart. The essence, the power, and my goosebumps all over my arms. I was like, what is this? And the title of the book was Shamanism. So I bought the book, I read the book, I devoured the book and many, many others. And from that catalyst, I then trained in Munaiki, in Huichol shamanism, in Celtic shamanism, in North American shamanism, shamanism all over the world, both through self-study, through mentors and teachers, Peruvian shamanism. And I don't know if I have one of these books close, but I've even written my own book, Pathway of the Sage, that teaches a lot about what I've learned, and it is the backbone of the shaman course that I teach. So if you are curious about shamanism, you can get my book, Pathway of the Sage, but you can also join my online interactive course. This is the first time that I'm doing an interactive course through the winter season, and it is an 8 month course, and we will be talking and sharing and learning that, and you can find that on my website. And I am just honored to share how I took this path and what this path means to me. Thank you for watching the video.